We've been teaching an agent to maintain the Fulcra website. It's a Claude code session that lives in the cloud, and that Claude code session is connected to my Fulcra data store, and through that to my team of agents in Fulcra, which are coordinating over Fulcra. I have asked that agent to park itself so it can be resumed in another Claude code account. It's a token-heavy workflow, so it's been using a lot of Fable, and I don't want it to max out my subscription. So this is a second Claude account, and it's a brand new, and I've got it connected to GitHub, connected to its own GitHub account, and connected to Webflow through the Claude connectors. And right now it is taking the resume command from the agent in my account that parked itself, and it should be picking up the session and picking up the work, because the previous agent recorded a continuity checkpoint to Fulcra, which allows another session to pick up the work stream. Okay, it's cloning my Fulcra tools repo into its own GitHub account. That's where the coordination layer I've built on top of Fulcra lives. It just reminded me I need to allow it to get outside of the trusted network that Anthropic sets. It hasn't seen yet that I've unblocked its network access, but it's installing the Fulcra CLI by UV. Okay, it's up and running. It's got the Fulcra CLI and my coordination engine CLI. It's asked me to authorize it to my Fulcra account. I'm going to jump back into my other browser and authorize it here. All right, it's now connected. It's connected to Fulcra. It's now going to be able to see the stuff that's on to Fulcra. It's now going to be able to see the stuff that's stored in Fulcra for it as a session resume prompt. It remembered that it was supposed to pick up work in a GitHub repo, but reminded me that I did not give it access to it yet, so I just gave it access. But the session has been moved over from one Claude account to another, and now we can keep working. The agent knew what it was supposed to have access to from picking up the continuity checkpoint on Fulcra, but because it's got a new GitHub account, I forgot to grant some permission, so it walked me through that. Now it's asking for access to the tools it needs to continue the work. It knows the work that we had in flight. I'm going to tell it that I thought this handoff could have gone better. We're still figuring out how this all works. So I'm telling it to send a message across the Fulcra bus to my other Claude account to tell the agent that's in charge of my coordination system what could have gone better, and then we're going to pick up the work. Okay, and the session handoff between Claude accounts is complete. It's got the work stream that we were in the middle of. It's got the full context, and it sent a message back to my other Claude account. Both of these accounts have listeners set, so they will pick up a message in 10 minutes or half an hour or whatever. But I just nudged the maintainer of my coordination layer so it'll see the message. The message from the website maintainer session in my new Claude code account has landed back in my original account, and the agent in charge of my coordination layer can act on it now and farm it out to other agents. The $200 a month Claude Max subscription is definitely the best price you can get on Fable right now. So by taking one of my really token heavy sessions out of my main account and putting it in another dedicated $200 a month account, I've effectively doubled the amount of usage I have before I run out of usage. I could coordinate between these two accounts or multiple accounts. I also have a lot of this work running through Fulcra to Codex. So Codex can do review. I can team Claude and Codex to get started. But the handoff is complete.